What are rental agreements in California? In recent news, many people are asking about rental agreements in California. With the housing market constantly changing, understanding these agreements is more important than ever. If you are a tenant or a landlord, knowing the ins and outs of rental agreements can save you time and money. So, what exactly are rental agreements in California? Rental agreements in California are legally binding contracts between landlords and tenants. These contracts outline the terms and conditions for renting a residential property. They specify the rights and responsibilities of both parties during the tenancy. There are two main types of rental agreements in California. The first is a fixed-term lease, which usually lasts for 1 year. The second is a month-to-month rental agreement, which continues until either party gives proper notice to end the tenancy. California law requires rental agreements to comply with state and local regulations. This includes rent control ordinances where applicable. Agreements must include important details such as the rent amount, payment due dates, security deposit terms, and rules regarding property use. Under laws like Assembly Bill 1482, there are limits on how much landlords can raise rent each year. Generally, this increase is capped at 5% plus inflation or 10%, whichever is lower. Starting in 2025, new rules will apply rent caps to all rental agreements, regardless of length. This aims to prevent landlords from bypassing rent control by offering longer leases. Rental agreements must also ensure that the property meets health and safety standards. This includes compliance with fire and carbon monoxide alarm rules, as well as balcony inspections mandated by state law. Tenants in California have several protections under the law. These include just cause eviction requirements, mandatory notice periods, and relocation assistance in some cases. Tenants also have rights related to the screening process and anti-discrimination protections. Recent updates to rental agreements in California include stricter compliance deadlines and updated tenant screening rules. Expanded fair housing protections will also take effect in 2025. Emergency measures during crises, such as wildfire evacuations, limit rent increases and prohibit landlords from exploiting vulnerable renters. In summary, rental agreements in California are foundational for the landlord-tenant relationship. They are shaped by evolving laws that aim to balance the rights of property owners with the protections for tenants. Staying informed about these regulations is essential for both landlords and tenants to ensure lawful and fair rental practices.